Hey guys, Mr. Baines here to talk about algebra vocab. So before we get into our algebra unit, we need to talk about the important words that we're going to be using in the unit. Okay. Please add this to your table of contents. Go ahead and pop it. All right. So you'll be able to identify the words constant, variable, coefficient, which are found in an expression or an equation. Okay, so those are important words. There is a difference between expression and equation, and then terms are also found in expressions and equations. All right, the father of algebra died, wow, this is almost 1,200 years ago that algebra was invented. All right, so the first thing is a constant. A constant is a fixed value. A number on its own, its value can't change. It's okay if it's positive or negative. So in this expression, 4x plus 2 is the constant. 11m minus 7, negative 7 is the constant. Okay, there's also variables in expressions. These are usually a letter or symbol that represents a number that can change. So x is the variable in this expression. All right. And then the coefficient is the number that's out in front of the variable, and it is multiplied by the variable. So 4 times x, okay, the coefficient, 4 is the coefficient. All right. So one important thing to notice, if a variable doesn't have a number in front of it, there's no coefficient in front of it, then the coefficient is actually 1, okay? Because x plus 4 is the same as 1x plus 4. Negative x plus 4 is the same as negative 1x plus 4. All right? You can even have numbers that are symbols, like pi. So it'd be 3.14, the whole thing, 141519x plus 2. Okay. All right. Write your answer to this in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. All right. Correct answer is A, true. X is the variable. Okay. How about in this one? Go ahead and pause it. Correct answer is also A. It is true. Y is the variable. All right, write your answer to this one in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. Correct answer is B, false. 2 is the constant, not the coefficient. The coefficient is 4. The constant is 2. Try this one. Go ahead and pause it. Correct answer is D, negative 8. The constant is D, negative 8. Try your answer to this one. Go ahead and pause it. The correct answer is C, negative 1. Negative 1 is what's out in front of this x. Okay. Write 3 tip charts. So you can do it in one tip chart like this, but 3 of them. Okay. What's the constant, coefficient, and variable? And then draw a picture. All right, go ahead and pause it. Okay. Now we're going to identify the difference between expressions and equations. So an expression contains 3 things: numbers, variables, and operations. Operations like plus, minus, x, or times, divided by, exponents, parentheses. Okay. Each expression is made up of terms. A term can be signed positive or negative number, a variable or a coefficient multiplied by a variable or variables. Okay. So 15w is an algebraic expression with 1 term. 7m minus 12 is an algebraic expression with 2 terms. So here's the first term, here's the second term. So you're going to have a plus or minus sign in between each term. Okay. All right, let's take a look and decide if the examples are expressions or not. So 5 plus n. What's the constant? What's the variable? What's the coefficient? Is it an expression? If yes, how many terms does it have? What do you think? Go ahead and pause it. All right, the constant is 5. The variable is n. The coefficient is 1. So it is an algebraic expression, and it has two terms, the 5 and the n. How about this one? Go ahead and pause it. Correct answers are, all right. So there is a constant. It's 8. Sorry, I got this from somewhere else. The constant is 8. The variable is c, and the coefficient is -1. Constant is 8. It has two terms. All right, how about this one? Go ahead and pause it. Correct answer for this one. See, these just got mixed up. The correct answer for this constant is 0. The constant is 0. Okay, there's a p. Okay, the coefficient is 1. Okay, so 0, p, 1. Is it an algebraic expression? Yes, and it has one term. Correct answer for the constant is 0. So that should be 0. Sorry, I should have double checked this. Okay, the variable is y, and the coefficient is actually 1/6. 1/6. It's okay to have fractions. It has one term. All right, is this an algebraic expression? True or false? Write your answer notebook, go and pause it. A, it is an algebraic expression with one term. How about this one? Go ahead and pause it. Correct answer is A. No, I'm sorry, B, false. There's no variable in here, okay? So it's not an algebraic expression. It's just a number. How about this one? Go ahead and pause it. All right, the correct answer is A, true. It's got two terms, 17y and -17. All right, which ones of these are algebraic expressions? Go ahead and pause it. Okay, correct answer is all of them. All of them are. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. There's an equal sign. So A is not, B is, C is not, D is, and E is. So C and A are not. All right. Try this one. Go ahead and pause it. Correct answer is A. An equation is when two expressions are separated by an equal sign. Okay, so 14x plus 2, there's an equal sign, and then on the other side you have another expression. The second expression doesn't have to be a full, it doesn't have to have a variable in it to make it an equation. As long as there's an equal sign and a variable on one side of the equation, it's still an equation. Okay. All right. Sort these into expressions and equations. So move these down into expressions and equations. Go ahead and pause it. All right, check your answers. These ones are expressions. Equations are ones with equal signs in them and variables on one of the sides. All All right, write your answer to this in your notebook. Go ahead and pause it. A, it is true. Equations must have equal signs. How about this one? Go ahead and pause it. Correct answer is B, false. An expression does not have an equal sign. All right, try to identify the expressions again. Go ahead and pause it. Okay, correct answers are A, C, and D. B and E are equations, not expressions. All right, now find the equations. Go ahead and pause it. Correct answers are A, B, and E. D and C are expressions, not equations. All right, try again. Find the expression, or yes, the expressions. Go ahead and pause it. Correct answers are D and E. Those are the only two without equal signs. All right, that is it for this video. Do the homework on this, and then I'll see you next time.